I'm walking again. I'm listening to these random sounds in the woods. You know what just, ooh, Lord. I just had a thought. As soon as I said that out my mouth, I was watching some stuff I shouldn't have been watching yesterday, honestly. I ended up on some man's testimony that just kept on jumping on my screen. And he was talking about some encounter that he had when he first moved to Louisiana in some kind of werewolf situation. Trigger words, let me stop talking about it. But when I heard that ruffling in the woods, I was just like, oh yeah. So I know I need to stay off the internet for a while, don't I? But I just came on here because yesterday I was resting. I did too much of nothing, and I'm proud of it. But I'm back out here doing a 30-minute walk. Just want to talk to y'all real fast. Have you ever been in a situation where the Lord gave you an assignment and everything else you tried to do on your own strength, He didn't allow it, to the point where, people that don't really get it, that don't really know, that don't understand, and you don't fully understand the assignment that God gave you, but you got to move forth in it and get it in increments as He give it to you, or however He give it to you. So you doing what you're supposed to do, trusting God as you do it, trying your best not to do more than what you're supposed to do, right? Some of us, because we get ourselves overwhelmed and burned out, and then you be like, Lord, you told me to do this and I'm tired. No, He told you to do one thing, and you decide to put a whole nother spin on it. Yeah, that's me sometimes. But that's not my point today. It's the people that don't understand the assignment that God gave you, right? Sometimes I try to explain to people too much, and I guess you can use the word aggravated, but not to the point where I'm like fully upset or aggy or whatever. Angry. Just more so like they don't understand, and the frustration in them not understanding is a bit overwhelming. So you just talk to a brick wall, seems like, but it's still good to plant those seeds. So I'll just give you a scenario. God told me to start this community garden. He took me off this job while I was experiencing all kind of evil, all kind of warfare. And it took me a minute to pull myself back together from that dark pit. Not saying the warfare stopped. I didn't say that. But it decreased, if you want to say. I was moved out of that dark hole, and I really pray for the innocent ones that are still there. I do hope and pray that things have changed, but I gotta move on and do what God told me to do. If I would have stayed there, I probably wouldn't have been on this camera talking to you guys. So fast forward to today, I'm doing what He told me to do, putting food in the ground. Recently got